All right, y'all. Welcome to the business series episode 1. This isn't just a business vlog, this is also part of the builder series because starting a business from scratch is just as much about your mindset as it is about making money. And what I'm doing right now, it's just me taking that leap, starting a jewelry brand from literally nothing. No rich family, no mentor, no cheat code, just me, the internet, and the will to make something out of nothing. So, why am I doing this? And why am I doing a jewelry business? And why now? I want to be self-sustaining, okay? And I'm not trying to live life waiting for a paycheck or punching someone else's clock forever. Don't get me wrong, I got a plan A. I'm pursuing an A&P license to become an aircraft mechanic, and I actually like the job. I enjoy fixing things. I like working with my hands, but the jewelry business, this right here, this is me asking, can I create my own source of income? And I look at this in the sense of trying to make money off of something I enjoy doing, which I think everybody should try and monetize something that they love doing, whether it's art, music, printing, baking. If you can turn your hobby into income, you've just essentially unlocked a whole new level of freedom. And let's kind of rewind. So how did I start? Back in early 2023 or late 2023 or maybe early 2024. I can't remember. It was around 2023, 2024 time frame. I was on my gambling grind, and you should actually watch that video if you haven't already. I ended up hitting about $23,000 in profit, and I kept $15K to gamble with. But I know. I spent the other $8K on random stuff, including a basic 3D printer. This one right here, or not this one, but that one right there is the filament printer. And I thought that I could maybe flip prints and start a 3D printing business, but that market was already oversaturated. So instead, I just used it for fun. I made a Helldiver's helmet, and I actually made a Daft Punk helmet, Thomas Bangalter, the silver one. And I ended up dressing up for him as Halloween. Moving on to the spark and seeing the opportunity. Fast forward to when I moved back to Texas, I was looking for something else, and I randomly saw the video of how to start a jewelry business for under $300. And I was like, okay, it makes sense to me, and I already know how to 3D print. I had just started investing in silver and precious metals, and I thought, why not combine them both? So I ended up buying the Elegoo Mars 5 Ultra, not a sponsored advert, and I started researching resin printing for casting, and I just dove headfirst into the jewelry world. You know, the forums, YouTube, Reddit, trial and error, you name it. So moving on to the grind and the challenges and the failures. I'll be honest, this is not easy. It's, even now, I still kind of struggle a little bit. And resin printing is a different beast compared to filament printing. You have to really dial in the exposure settings, and you really have to get the printing speeds right. It definitely takes a lot of time and energy to get one clean print, and here's actually a picture of some of the test prints that I have right here. And yeah, this is all just practice prints. This isn't even like the jewelry pieces. This is all just trying to get the settings dialed in, and you can see that one right there at the end. It was actually a print that was actually starting to be successful. It didn't fail, but after that I was able to dial in perfectly. So as of right now, my biggest fear, it's not whether these pieces will sell well, and I know they will. I have confidence in that these jewelry pieces will sell. It's the fear of not getting any exposure, getting my brand right in front of the people who would buy these things. I think that's the real hump to get over when you're starting a business, is just the exposure. So I actually have some pieces right now to show you, and here's what I have. So I have these MF Doom rings. I have a couple of them, and I'm actually probably going to keep one of these because I think these are pretty cool. Then I have these crown rings. They're all the same, so I'll just show you one. They're just different sizes. So here's the crown ring right here. You see it's pretty detailed. I thought this was pretty cool, so I got it off online. And then there's these little dome bulb rings. I feel like these would be good pieces to sell. Same thing, different sizes. And here's these little Texas pendants. that I thought would do well. I'll either make them into earrings or I'll make it into a little swan necklace. I feel like Texas pride is something Texans don't take lightly. And you know, my sister actually did help me pick some of these designs, so shout out to her. And I did end up buying some copper shots, so that way whenever I take the silver, I'm already have my own metal, or I don't have to pay for the out-of-pocket cost of spot price. I already have it. So the only thing I'll really be doing myself is the finishing work, is the cutting of the pieces, the polishing, and the cleaning. That'll be all me. So here's the goal. My goal right now is to sell just 1 ounce worth of sterling silver jewelry. This is essentially my proof of concept. If I can move these pieces, then I know that this business can work. And I feel like a very successful point to go to is starting local. I'll sell to friends and family, and I'll try on Facebook Marketplace. I'll try to get into a farmer's market, Etsy, and my mother does have experience selling clothes and shoes and vintage items, so I'm actually learning from her sales tactics and experiences too. So, starting to get towards the end, here is the name of the brand, and here is the future vision I have for this brand. So the name of the brand is called the Silver Star Vault. Very similar to my channel name. It's Texas-born, Gen Z powered, and the idea of custom, quality, and local. Once I prove it can sell, then I'm scaling with my artist friends, and I'm gonna try to take their sketches and turn them into 3D models. And I do want to split profits with them. I want to make unique pieces. It's not just about making jewelry, it's about building something with the people I care about, with the people I know, with the people that definitely see the vision that I see too. So, what's next? It is currently May 27th, 2025. And to show you that I am going to take a next step, this weekend I do have a wedding to get to, but when I get back, I'm gonna hit up a local casting shop to get these pieces made into metal. After that, I'm gonna post the listings, I'm gonna try to sell, and I will show you what happens whether I win or lose. So, closing out, kind of going back into the Builder Series philosophy, this is the mindset that I want to show you in the Builder Series. You don't need to have everything figured out, you just need to start. I don't know the first thing about building a business, but shit, I'm doing it anyways. I'm learning as I go. I'm taking action over perfection. That's the whole point of this channel. And if I can do it, then I think for sure you can do it too. So if you're messing with a project, if you're building something too, if you're starting your own business from scratch, please, by all means, I would love to hear the business that you're starting. If you're also doing a jewelry business, great. I want to see where you are in your process. I would love to hear about it. Leave a comment. Feel free to like. Feel free to subscribe if you want to see if I can take this somewhere. But seriously, I appreciate you guys being a part of this. I appreciate, for those of you watching still to now, I appreciate you guys sticking around and watching the whole video. But before I wrap this up, I do want to be transparent with y'all, and transparency I feel like is a very good part of a successful channel. I do use ChatGPT to help me with my scripts. I'm reading the script right now. This is a PDF file that I'm reading, but I'm not faking anything. I use it to help me organize my thoughts, expand my ideas, and turn my raw voice notes or my speech-to-text rants into something that's palatable and people can actually sit through without feeling like they're deciphering some kind of fever dream. Everything I'm building, it's 100% me. The ideas are mine, the passion is mine, the struggle is mine. I'm just using AI as a tool. I know, I'm reading the script, I'm like talking to you and I'm reading the script, but nonetheless, I'm just using AI as a tool to help me, help guide my hand in this whole journey, in this whole process. And I think more creators should try to lean into it than trying to hide it if they are using it. This is the Builder Series after all, and builders use tools. That's all this is. SS19, stay loose, stay loud, Deuces.